What's good, everybody? Sabro24, TCG Online, Lycanroc GX as kicking time. It seems today we have Gardevoir GXs to chow through. Another, well, decent uh, timed game. It's not super short, I guess. Maybe if for those that want 20-minute videos, maybe it's short by that standard in other matches. But anyway, it is going to be Gardevoir GX versus my Lycanroc GX, Buzzwole GX deck. Showing games with this lovely deck. It's probably my favorite, fighting deck in the recent years. I really enjoy Lycanroc GX. It's just great Pokemon. The way they designed it completely appeals to me. Alright, so we mulligan. My opponent mulligans too, so we get one free chance, I guess, to mulligan. And let's see, I mulligan again though, I think. He's gonna open with something, and we got a mulligan again. Or, I don't know, did he actually mulligan? I think he did, but maybe I'm just crazy. We're gonna open up with a Rockruff there, and we have a pretty, not the greatest hand. Do have Tapu Lele or Ultra Ball, I guess, to grab Tapu Lele. Hopefully it's in the deck. But all of these fighting energies, DC, just, I don't need all of these right now, damn it. Alright, and he is playing first, so it's even worse for little Rockruff there. When we play first, at the very least, maybe it's not so bad to open with this Pokemon. Now the good news is that since he's running Gardevoir GX, this deck is slower, of course, like let's say Zoroark GX and other decks. And what's also interesting is that he got kind of a bad start. I know this deck, if they're running the Sylveon GX EV version, they would really love to open with that and get the Sylveon GX, searching going. So, he opened up with routes there and has the Eevee on the bench, but for all I know, he might have the rare candy in hand. So, gotta be careful. So let's see, what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna grab Tapu Lele GX, obviously. I grabbed another Rockruff with the Brooklet Heal, and obviously we're gonna get Lily. It's in the deck, thank God. Running all of these one-ofs, sometimes it's kind of risky, but it is what it is. It's the sacrifice for crushing hammers. Maybe I'd be better off changing that, but I really just want to have maximum disruption. Right, so we get some decent stuff with my Lily there, another Rockruff. Those are going to be pretty handy. Let's play down the Buzzwole as well, and I have DCs for days, another Fighting Energy switch, and I guess Tainted Lizard for next turn, so we're not doing too bad. And hopefully play a bunch of tools so I can put my Field Blower to use. So he's going to manually evolve into Sylveon GX, so you had that in hand. That's fine with me. That Pokemon, if you don't get the combo effect off, it's kind of useless at this point. He could start doing Magical Ribbon now, but it's not in his best interest to do that. Unfortunately, he does have the rare candy and Gardevoir though. With the Ultra Ball, he managed to get the pieces. And Gardevoir GX is going to start putting up the pressure. So he got the drop on me now, and that can be pretty dangerous. I really got to be careful here. What do we do? Now, the good news is that Tapu Lele GX usually performs as a decent, maybe counter to this dude. I mean, for now, we're going to use our Buzzwole. But if he keeps trying to add all of these fairy energies and make Gardevoir a Juggernaut, Tapu Lele could come in for the surprise. So Fighting Energy, I was hoping I saw something better, but we don't. So I'm going to use Field Blower on my own stadium actually, because we don't need to search. We have our Pokemon, we should be able to draw everybody else. I'm just doing what I did there to draw more cards with Tainted Lizard, get what we need. And I do get the Crushing Hammers. So Crushing Hammer number 1 gets heads. So I get lucky this time. Usually I complain these never work. And then Crushing Hammer number 2 also gets heads. So I get the max value. But you guys can understand. This is why you run this card. Because if you get the effect off, it's freaking broken. Like I got like 2 energy removals right here. And that's a major game change. discarding his energies. You know, I know that energies are valuable in this Gardevoir deck, and he's going to need a lot more to finish Buzzwole off while I can keep doing damage. Now, this did hurt our strategy with Tapu Lele. I could very well have used, Tapu Lele and attacked the previous turn, but, I decided against that. Let's just use Buzzwole, not give him Pokemon to get 2 prizes on easily. And once he knocks out this dude, actually, my B string is going to be live. So it's rather interesting. So it does put more energies on, so he's got 4. So with the 5th one there, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's enough to get a knockout on me. Unfortunate. And I'm going to be in a pretty awkward position where we have to promote something, but they can't actually really attack. So let's see. Buzzwole is down, and we're going to promote Lycanroc, I guess. Just do all the risky shit we got to do. And I draw a fighting energy. Not what I want to see here. Damn. I mean, it's pretty rough. I mean, I can use the GX attack, but it's not going to do much. If we get Lycanroc GX, then yeah, I could use the GX attack and get a kill on routes there, but it's not good, man, and we don't see anything anyway. So I'm not doing too good here. I'm really not doing too good. Now, he only has 1 threat though, and not a very big hand. So if I can muddle through, we're still not out of the game here. I could very well be in control. So let's just use our cards. Energy Lotto. I get more fighting energies, no DC. We already attached anyway. And I don't have much of a choice here. I have to, sacrifice an energy to get Rockruff out of the way. Otherwise, we just lose 2 energies for no reason. And question is, what are we going to promote? Somebody like a wall. Retreat. And who am I promoting here? Not much choice. It's just going to have to be Tapu Lele, I guess. The other guys are valuable. Maybe I could have sacrificed 1 Rockruff, but I mean, if I do get lucky and I see a DC next turn, with 50 damage on, he might be in the range where I can kill him. Let's see, he attaches a DC, and he uses Twilight GX. So that's interesting. So he should have 2, 4, I think it might be like 6 energy, so he could have gotten a 1-hit knockout on Tapu Lele GX, yeah. So I don't know why. I mean, he really wanted to take advantage of that and do that, but dude, if I get a DC, you just gave me a free knockout. And I do top deck the DC, luckily enough. And that's pretty major. He sacrificed his Juggernaut there just to shuffle in cards. And maybe he was running low on some resources, thanks to the crushing hammers and shit. But, it wasn't good. I think he should have gotten knockout since he attached a DC. That's what I would have definitely done for sure. So with the DC and the choice band, I am actually able to get the knockout. I guess he was really confident that maybe I don't have shit. That, okay, what are the odds of you having choice band and DC? You don't have a hand, your deck seems inconsistent. So maybe that's what he was banking on. But as you guys can see, it backfired big time. And right now we're even, and he doesn't have much out. That's the difference. He's going to be able to use Diantha with Lele and get some recovery, but I'm feeling basically in control now. I've got the DC on Tapu Lele GX, 1 fighting energy on Rockruff. We still haven't used our main Pokemon and our GX attack, so he's right now going to start doing Magical Ribbon, but dude, you're basically putting yourself up to lose. Like right now, starting from scratch 1, starting from the beginning, trying to set up. I'm gonna easily be able to retaliate while you're setting up and destroy you. So, wow. So another DC, I could attach this to Tapu Lele GX and start doing the, I guess, mass damage and just try to push through with Tapu Lele GX, go super aggressive. But since he's at 4 prizes, I'm gonna take full advantage of Buzzwole GX's Buzzwole Sledgehammer effect, and we're just gonna use Switch. I can still use the Tapu Lele GX later. He's clean, he has a choice band, has a DC. If he gets Gardevoir out, it could be pretty good again. So he's going to play down a DC, use Rare Candy, so Gardevoir GX is back in business again. But I did a lot of free damage on Sylveon there, and it's an easy knockout, definitely. I can even pull it with Lycanroc later. So it really is perfect for me. I do have everything I need. I'm basically set up to destroy him. He has to kill me pretty quickly before I get my guys, otherwise it's just bad for him. He decides to pull Tapu Lele GX, sees it as a threat, but dude, you didn't even get a knockout on him. And I can still do solid damage with Tapu Lele GX. And, you're gonna have 2 hurt dudes. With all these energies on, if he plays Max Potion, it's not the greatest on him. He's kind of struggling with cards too. So he's not looking good, even though we're at even prizes. And I think I'm gonna put another energy in Buzzwole and try and get him ready. Since we don't have our other guys. Yeah, you guys can see my deck can be pretty inconsistent. I guess we're putting up a fight though. So with Sledgehammer, I think I should be doing enough to get a knockout on Gardevoir. Attaches a DC to his own Lele GX there. So my Lele GX goes. And I gotta be careful because if I bring out another GX Pokemon, he only has 2 prizes. As long as there's no Gardevoir GX out though, I'm feeling safe. So let's attach the other fighting energy on Buzzwole, play down the Regirock just cuz, and Cynthia, and I finally start going to see my shit. And we do see the ring, but that card is dead now. Lycanroc GX I can use, but the threat is Gardevoir there. We're going to get that out of the way first. So I get 2 heads actually with Sledgehammer. Really lucky. So doing 140 damage. I think if I had gotten no heads, he was still going to get KO'd. So good. That's good. Yeah, I was going to be doing 100. And he only has Tapu Lele GX now, and that hurt, little dude. And all I got to do is basically use Lycanroc GX, pull the Sylveon, and win. So unless he does something like heal it, or just wins, I'm going to be able to win next turn. And he's just going to use Energy Drive. Doesn't get the KO. And Lycanroc GX, Bloodthirsty Eyes can finish the job. So a pretty interesting game. Kind of weird, but he didn't make a major misplay. I'm not going to lie about that. But it's still GG. You got to account for these things. So Cerebro94, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. What's up?